What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the boxing clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time. Shout out to the LDBC and the YTBC. We working. Oscar De La Hoya, counter punches back to Floyd Mayweather by tweeting out saying keep talking crap Floyd and Floyd on his domestic violence, and he tweeted out another tweet talking about Floyd, which will flash up on the screen momentarily. But we all know, we know about domestic violence. It's always been there, but now, last 3 or 4 years, the spike has been real. And one of the domestic violence, I think that landed Floyd in jail, the most prominent time when he had to go away. It might not have been that time. One time, he had beat his children's mother up, for whatever reason it was. And it was real gruesome, and that does have an effect on children. And never condoning domestic violence, but I also never condone, fishnets and doing coke and being an alcoholic and being, being Oscar De La Hoya. I don't condone that stuff and all the racial things that's come out about Golden Boy, about the emails calling Al Heyman a black Hitler, numerous boxers saying they wasn't treated right, from Mexicans like Abner Mares to black fighter like Eric Hunter saying he heard or allegedly heard the N-word or heard about the N-word being loosely used in the Golden Boy office. It was either him or Nate Campbell or both. But it is what it is. And Oscar is making a fool out of himself. He's being a hypocrite, right? He tried to shut down Floyd Mayweather and McGregor. He had fans try to boycott it, but he wanted to make it was a video of him, and I did the videos on it that he wanted to make Canelo versus Conor McGregor himself. And after Floyd fight Conor McGregor, he turned around and said he wanted to fight Conor McGregor himself. So it's nothing, it's nothing cool about being a hypocrite. Also, he wanted to fight like Floyd, so he hired Floyd's dad. He's been jealous of Floyd for a long time, and this is something he just gotta let go. In my opinion, here another one he did. Floyd Mayweather, you want to continue talking ish? Okay, there you go. He keep bringing up his domestic violence. And, if it is a war of Joneses or capping, wherever you part of the globe you're from, you use whatever terminology you use. It is what it is. Everybody has their pitfalls and downfalls. But at the end of the day, you move past it, you become a better person. And I don't know if Floyd moved past, the domestic violence thing. But the same people throwing shots at Floyd about domestic violence, like Jim Lampley, he beat on his wife, or his girlfriend. There's no telling why Oscar De La Hoya, he's no longer with his woman anymore. And for a guy who was one of the most popular fighters in the 90s and going to the early 2000s, and a lot of people say that, yeah, I agree that he helped Floyd transcend the sport of boxing by giving Floyd the opportunity to fight him, which Floyd was calling him out at 135 pounds and continued to call him out and conceded everything. He compromised to get in the position to fight Oscar. He said Oscar picked the gloves, the ring size, the venue, where it's going to happen at. All he had to do was show up. And a lot of people get on Floyd for, being the dominant A side. It's because he paid his dues. He fought Oscar. He compromised. He compromised with Arturo Gatti coming up, about settling with the court case and all that. He compromised his whole career. And people forget that it wasn't easy for him as well. At the end of the day, for somebody who was accomplished as Oscar De La Hoya, being one of the first prominent boxers turned successful boxer promoters, I don't know what his gripe is with Floyd Mayweather still. I don't understand it. He's made his imprint in history, but for some reason, he's also jealous at Floyd because a lot of people recognize Floyd as this generation's best fighter, this generation's Ali in the ring, this generation's Sugar Ray Leonard in the ring, and, for whatever reason, he's jealous of him, and I just hopefully he's able to put this down, put this away and continue to move on. And he beat every fighter on the Golden Boy roster, when he's working with Golden Boy. So that's the reason why he a little salty, I don't know. But he always had the blueprint to beat Floyd, but it never happened. He gave it to a lot of people, Canelo, Shane, whoever it was. But let me know what y'all think. We out.